Divorce, hey, it's been around for a long time, but now that we have same-sex marriage, is there a difference? Are things being handled differently? Well, it takes us to this week's case. Involves a real couple, Michael and Samantha. They were both living in Fairfax County, Virginia. They'd been married for about 11 years and they got a divorce. Part of the arrangement at their divorce was that Michael was obligated to make spousal support payments, or alimony as some people call it, to Samantha for a period of 8 years or until such time as she began residing or cohabitating with someone else. Well, we fast forward and Samantha begins cohabitating with someone else, but who she starts to cohabitate with is another female, and they are in, shall we say, a marriage-like relationship. Michael jumps up and says, hang on a second. When that happens, I no longer have to pay alimony, and therefore this should stop. Samantha argues, no, this is not something similar to a marriage because we are in a same-sex relationship, and that's not what marriage is about. Well, in the interim of all of this happening, the legislature in Virginia had passed a law that dealt with their divorce laws that basically provided that if someone is cohabitating with someone else in a relationship analogous to marriage, then the spousal payments must stop. Spousal support payments must stop. Okay. So Michael was arguing that this is an analogous to marriage kind of relationship his ex-wife was having, and his spousal payments should stop. Went to trial court said, no, Michael, you are wrong. Samantha, you are right, because this isn't a man-woman relationship. It's not analogous to marriage. Michael says, no, that's not fair. It takes it up, and it goes to the appellate court. The appellate court looks at this, hears the same arguments, and they come away agreeing with the trial court. And they say this is not analogous to marriage because it's not a male-female relationship in which Samantha is engaged. All right. Michael takes it up to the Supreme Court for the state of Virginia. And there the Supreme Court for the state of Virginia looked at this and said, hey, both you guys are wrong. Both the trial court is wrong and the appellate court is wrong, and Michael, you are right. In today's world, where marriage between same-sex couples is allowed, when someone is cohabitating with someone else in an intimate relationship and they're financially interconnected, for all intents and purposes, that is analogous to marriage in a world where same-sex marriage is allowed. Therefore, Michael, given the situation, you no longer have to pay spousal support or alimony. Okay, so we bring you this case as we bring you cases every week so you understand how the law works, and here you see the way in which same-sex marriage has had an impact that frankly was never anticipated. All right. We'll be talking to you next week. I'm David Allen.